Include LOD calculation. Now let's see how we can do the include level of details calculation. Here in my visualization, I have the sales that have been calculated based on the category of this product, which is accessory. Now, when you move downward, you can see that the value of the sales is the same thing. When you go to bike, it's giving me the same amount. Now, this calculation has been calculated based on the category. Now, accessory, I have about 1 million something, but when I get to bike, 94 million something. Right, that but because the calculation has been calculated based on the category of the product, that's based on the categorical level. Now, this is the sales amount for each of the products. Now, that is sales amount based on the product level. For instance, I want to include, for instance, I want to include the sales amount based on a by customer on a customer level. I want to see the sales amount based on the customer level. So all I need to do is to click on that and type include, that's the include LOD based on customer. Okay, now I just need to type the function include. That brings up the function include. Now, what do I want to calculate? I want to calculate it based on the level of customer. Then I introduce my colon. But when I introduce my colon into that, then for instance, I want to see the sum. So let's use sum so we can compare the value. So let's see the sum of sales by customer, or I might decide I want to see the average sale by customer, and that will make me change that value to average instead of the sum of sales. But let's make use of that. So I God gives me that, then I introduce the curly bracket to close it there. Then you can see my calculation is valid. Click on that and okay. Now when I do that, I have the include customer. So when I drag and drop there, now you can see the value I'm having for include sales for customer. Now it's giving me based on the product that is bought by each customer. So it's giving me the value based on the product that is being bought by each customer. Now, same thing with the sales amount because we are doing it on customer basis. So sales amount might be bought by each customer. So for instance, if I want to include something else, for instance, I don't want to include customer, I try to say I want to include the I said instead of including customer, let's see the color that is being bought by customer. Okay, let's simply edit this. The include customer, we can simply quickly edit that, and instead of this, we can drag the color and we paste it there. Okay, we can drag the color and we paste it there. Okay, okay, I can put a comma here. I can see, okay, or rather I can see customer by color. I can decide to do it this way, customer by color. If I'm only interested in that of customer color, I'll leave the color column and I remove that for the customer. Now you can see is I'm still having similar value because I'm doing the customer and by I'm doing the customer based on customer and I'm still doing based on customer and color. Now, let us do what we intended to do. We intended to calculate that based on the color. So we click on that and we click on OK. Now, having done that, we are doing it include based on color. Now, the include based on color, I don't have the color for each product bought by the customer. So, but it's giving me the value for column. Now it's still giving me the same thing. So, we can also decide to. I want to pick an example in an example that will give us something different. I can decide to do it based on region. Okay, I think region should be able to give me something different from that of customer. Okay, let's based on region. Okay, apply. Then okay. Now with that will give us include based on okay. I'm sorry, please. Okay, it's the end of the same thing.